Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a spring makeup because my mom told me it would be a good idea, so let's go. I changed my hair again. I did the same kind of cherry cola color that I did a few months back. I also did my nails. It looks so nice. So I feel very pretty. I feel inspired to do a new makeup. I want to do like pastel kind of look on the eyes and then some flowers using some Q-tips. And I'm gonna show you how. I just put my hair clips. I got them on Amazon. Applying my face primer the same as always. I don't really want to do a full face. I don't think I want to put some foundation today because it's really warm outside. It's like 18 degrees. Like we went from 5 to 18 in 2 days, so it's very warm. So I don't think I want foundation. So what I'll do is I'll put some concealer and liquid blush. So when I do a base with no foundation, first I like to go in with the concealer and just correct all the areas that need correcting, like for instance my chin because I have a little bit of breakout, my nose here as well, because that's where it creases. And then I also personally correct here. I have like 2 red dots, like big spots, so I hide them because I don't like it. I hide all the imperfections I have as well. Then on the forehead I just go a bit. Then here for instance I have a little pimple, so I'm just gonna hide all the imperfections that I have. And then I'm gonna do under my eyes after the blush. It looks very white, but with the powder it's gonna blend a bit more with my skin. And it's easier to have like a lighter base and then darken it with bronzer or blush than to have a dark concealer or foundation and then you have to brighten it. That's harder. And if you want the concealer to hide, don't blend it. Like I drag it to blend it in the skin, but for instance on pimples and stuff, don't drag it, dab it like this. I'm just gonna powder the chin and the forehead because this is where I crease, so I always powder this first. Just go on the forehead, I don't go on the temples because I'm gonna add some blush. And then I'm gonna add a lot of blush because that's what I want. A very blushed look. I look like a doll because my face is white and the blush is very pink. It's just like I feel with my new hair it contrasts a lot. You can really see the difference. Wow, okay, this does not look like I thought. So I'm just gonna conceal under my eyes and then I'm gonna add some bronzer to this face because the concealer is too white for me to do a face with only concealer. And then the liquid blush brush to blend the edge of the concealer in the blush. Okay, I currently look like a ghost. So I'm just gonna wipe the powder off my face and I'm going to try to add bronzer to warm this face up because I look like Casper the Ghost and this is not what I wanted. It's spring, it should be sunny, I should be bronzed. This concealer is too light. Ugh. Like it looks fine under the eyes, but on my whole face it sucks. So I'm just gonna get the Too Faced bronzer. And then I'm just gonna go... So I'm gonna apply bronzer where I normally would. And then just accentuate it where I think it's really white. Just put it kind of everywhere. I look a bit less dead. This is so annoying. Do I look less dead? I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera. Okay, now that brows are done, I will go ahead and apply my eye base because not too prime is a crime. And so again, I don't swipe, I dab it in order for it to really stick and have a smooth texture on the skin, because if I drag it, then it's gonna be streaky. So even if you don't have a base and just use a concealer, always, you can drag it, but drag it by dabbing it in order to have a smooth finish and that your shadows look nice, not streaky. So I'm going to be using the Morphe X Meredith Duxbury because it has lots of pretty pastels, pretty pinks and everything. I actually love this palette, it's really organized. I'm going to go in and do a little schmlingling. Want something pinkish, bluish, greenish. So first I'm going to go into the yellow shade just to define the inner corner. And then as always, really dragging it up to the front of the brow. Okay, using a smaller brush, I'm going to take the green and just place it next to it. And then blending it close to the brow again in order to lift and open my eyes. And then taking again the yellow brush with some yellow shadow and intensifying that and blending it with the green. Now I'm gonna go in the bright blue to define the rest of the brow. Well, not the brow, but I want to do a gradient, and then I'm gonna put some purple here and then some pink and then the flowers. Going back and forth in the blue and the green in order to really blend them together nicely. Now I am going to go into the purple. I really want a colorful look. To do the outer corner and the crease. And then taking some blue again and blending that in the purple. And really blending that purple in the temples. And then going in the bright pink. So I'm just placing that color down with a flat brush since it's the lower lash line and I don't want it to be too bold. And then I will blend it with a clean brush. So I'm only placing to about 1/3 of my eye because again I want my eye to be lifted and open, and if I do a full lower lash line then I think it drags my eyes down. So this depends to all eye shapes, but according to mine I think this looks nice. And then I'll take a clean fluffy brush and just blend that pink into the purple and the lower lash line. And then I want some purple again because I don't think it's popping enough. And I want the yellow to be more bright. So I'm taking again some yellow. So makeup is a process. You can make some adjustments along the way. Like see, for instance, I thought the yellow was not bright enough, so I'm just adding more yellow. And then I think it looks nice. And then for the glitters, I think I will go into the Glamlight Twilight. I'm sorry, I keep using the Glamlight shadows, but they're so good, especially like those glittery ones. And I'm going to use Diamond. So as always, taking a big fluffy brush. So first I'm going in with the brush because I want it all over the lid and over the matte shadows. Ugh. See, this is what we want. This is just so pretty. And then just blending it all the way up to the brow and a bit as well underneath. See, it's just the reflects. Barely picked it up on the brush and look how much it's paying off on my eyes. I just love Glamlight shadows, like they're so pretty. I will not do a liner today. I'm just gonna apply my black kohl, just the upper lash line and then mascara, and I'll be back for the flowers. Okay, now that black kohl and mascara is done, I want to do the little flowers. So again, using the Morphe Meredith Duxbury palette. And I saw this thing on TikTok that you can do little flowers with Q-tips, so I wanted to try that. So I will be taking a Q-tip, and first I want to do the center of the flowers, so I think I'm just going to go in the yellow. And then I'm just going to press that on the skin. Oh! Oh, that works really well, actually. I was not expecting that. Oh, but this is really fast, actually. I'm trying to make them not symmetrical. Oh, wow. This looks very fun. Okay, now the other end of the Q-tip, I'm gonna do some blue flowers. I'm gonna use the same shadows that I did on the eyes to have some coherence. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a blue flower. So I'm pressing the dots and then I'm just trying to blend them a little bit. Wow, this is really quicker. And then just pressing the dot again in the middle for an intense look. And then I will do the other one here. I must say, it's really easy. Like, I placed the dots, I blended them, and now I'm just adding the dots again. But see how fast this goes. And it looks very cute. Okay, now that the flowers are done, I am just applying more yellow to the center. Now I want to add some highlighter. So to go in the theme, I chose the I Do. Again, from Glamlight. But their sparkles are really good. Like, all of the shadows, they're like butter, they're creamy. Like, the glitter sticks to it. The reflects are insane. Like, you guys figured out that I love Glamlight. So, I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and just a little swab. And then just applying that lightly. I don't want to ruin it, so I'm just applying it like this. So for lips, I took the Morphe in the shade Backseat Love, which is nude but a bit more pink. Okay, and so then for gloss, as always, I know you guys are getting annoyed with this. No, you're not. It's a great gloss. It's the Glamlight Lord of the Rings Eye of Sauron, because it has such nice reflects. Look, it's so pretty. It goes with everything. This gloss just is perfect. So that's it, guys, for today's makeup, which is a bit springtime vibes, little flowers with Q-tips. I think personally it looks great. Like, it's very fun, it's colorful, it's easy, it's fast. I honestly love the Q-tip hack. It's great, it's fast, it's easy, affordable. Everyone can use it, even if you suck at makeup. So that's a great idea. And it looks super cute. Looks like it took me a lot of time, which it took me 12 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!